Hello, everybody. Welcome to the newest episode of The Bearded Gamer Show. As always, I am your host, Chris Aranoni, The Bearded Gamer. And you see the beard is coming back. Give it a couple weeks and it'll be strong and powerful once again. Good news, bad news. So I have to start off this episode's good news, bad news with some bad news. Battlefield 3 has officially been banned in the country of Iran because of some certain scenes of battles in Tehran. Now, EA has never publicly brought out Battlefield 3 in Iran, but some shops that had pirated copies have actually been raided by police, not because they're pirated, but because the game is illegal. Now, the real kicker in all of this, there's actually a group that has created a petition with, about 5,000 signatures against the game. Now, just get a load of this quote. It says, "We understand that the story of a video game is hypothetical, but we believe the game is purposely released at a time when the U.S. is pushing the international community into fearing Iran." Yes, because obviously DICE and Electronic Arts, who are, especially EA is an international company, are obviously trying to push some sort of American fear agenda. Really? Really? So, yeah, I'm glad I don't live in Iran and I get to play Battlefield 3. So, woohoo! All right, on to some sort of double shot of good news about Skyrim. Now, the first is there's a new app coming out for iOS called Dragon Shout. Yes, the Dragon Shout IS. Now, it allows you to do some journaling and drop markers into an interactive map within the app. Now, this app is coming soon. It's not completely out yet, but come on, that's just awesome. You can be on the go and talking to your friends about Skyrim and go, "Oh yeah," and bring it up and then say, "Oh yeah, I'm here. I've been there. Oh yeah, I know the place you're talking about." Or tell your buddy, "Hey, no, you need to go right here. That's where this cool art item is in this dungeon." I think that's just awesome. So you can go over to dragonshoutapp.com to get more details. Now, the second shot of good news is sort of once more in the sort of this is just cool, fun, tangential, but awesome. There's a lot of books in Skyrim. If you've ever played any, Bethesda game really, but especially Elder Scrolls game, there's lots and lots and lots and lots of books that you can collect and read. Some of them give you skills. Most of them are just backstory. Well, someone has taken the time to collect all of them into an ebook. Now, this is both the .mobi for Nook and the EPUB that's for pretty much everything else. So you can go to capane.us, that's capane.us, and download them so you can read them on your e-reader. This person even took the time to create a cover, headings, and a table of contents, so you can read all the backstory behind Skyrim at your own leisure outside the game. So that's pretty sweet. Last piece of good news is that there is some new info that has come about a new RPG that Square Enix is working on. Brand new IP. It is not Final Fantasy, or is it Dragon Quest. It's brand new, and it's going to be using the Unreal Engine 3. Now, it's being developed by Ryutaro Ichimura, who was one of the producers for Dragon Age 9, a game that was very, very well received. And not a lot of details right now, pretty much just what I said, and it looks like they're looking to hire more people. They currently have a core team of only about 35 people, but they're looking for planners, programmers, and designers right now. Of course, so if you live in Japan and you have one of these skills and you want to work on a new cool project for Square Enix, you can go and do that. But since I'm speaking in English, the likelihood of you actually watching this from Japan, pretty slim. But hey, you never know. All right, guys, review roundup time.
Welcome to the newest Reviews Roundup, powered by Gamer Review. First this week is a PC game of prehistoric proportions with Jurassic Park the Game. Daniel Scherstrom grabbed his Velociraptor repellent for this one and said, "Interactive movie is generally seen as a derogatory term in the games industry. Jurassic Park is certainly a guided experience, and there is generally only one way to move forward. However, this allows it to deliver movie-style pacing and action scenes. Games like this live or die based on the strength of their characters and story, and luckily Telltale has delivered. However, the myriad technical issues made it impossible to call this a must-play for everyone. The casual adventure game fan may enjoy it, as long as they can put up with the aforementioned annoyances. Fans of movies and the books should definitely check it out, and they'll probably find they get their money's worth. Welcome to Jurassic Park, the game. Daniel gave Jurassic Park, the game, a 6.5 out of 10. Next is one of the most anticipated games of the year and arguably the Nintendo Wii's swan song, The Legend of Zelda: Skyward Sword. Alex St. Amour grabbed his sword, shield, bottles, and, well, that list can just keep going. Anyway, he reviewed Skyward Sword and said, "It's weird to say it since there have been so many great titles in the series, but The Legend of Zelda: Skyward Sword is the definitive Zelda experience. It's exactly what we dreamed about playing 25 years ago. The controls are near perfect, the presentation is breathtaking, and you will be enjoying this fantastic title for many, many hours. The Legend of Zelda: Skyward Sword is a milestone in gaming history. Not only does it move the classic formula that we've all grown up with forward, it also makes us, the players, feel even more attached to the cast than ever before, and finally allows us to feel like we're part of a masterpiece." Alex gave The Legend of Zelda: Skyward Sword a 9.5 out of 10. Finally, another classic gaming hero returns with Rayman Origins for the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. Xavier Griffiths left his arms and legs behind for this one and said, "In the past few years, a number of quality, multiplayer-centric 2D platformers have released on consoles, and Rayman Origins might be the best of the bunch. It makes appreciative references to past Rayman titles while propelling the series boldly into modern video game relevance. Thanks to its magnificent presentation and level design, Rayman Origins is one of the most surprisingly brilliant games I have come across in a long time. If you catch me on a good day, I could probably talk about all the assorted wonderful feelings playing it has conjured up within me for hours on end. But for now, I think all I will say is this: it's great to have you back, Rayman." Xavier gave Rayman Origins a 9.1 out of 10. Be sure to read the full reviews for these and many other games on gamerreview.vgcharts.com.
So Nerds in the News is a segment I haven't done very often, but I found this one to be rather worthy. Now, a recent study has found first off, that more than half of online gamers are women. I know, shocking. Now, granted, this does include mobile games and Facebook games, but still, I mean, the classic idea that gamers are nerdy little guys who live in their parents' basements, shatter that illusion right now. It's actually mostly women doing online gaming. Now, this has also found out that these gamers aren't shut-ins. 64% of them are in serious relationships, and 70% of those say they're happy in their relationships. Now, of course, here's the big kicker. 57% of these women report to have sex, and 38% report to have it at least once a week. Compared to with non-gamer women, those numbers are 52% and 34%, respectively. So how about that? Most of your online gamers are women, and they have sex. So, guys, if you're in a relationship and you're just not getting enough, obviously you need to go after a gamer chick. Because not all of you can, look like, Nerd TV. So there's been a lot of discussion about the possibility of a Bioshock movie. And Bioshock is one of my favorite franchises, so I would be very excited to see this and really, really hope they don't absolutely destroy it like most movie interpretations of video games have traditionally done. But there's never been any official confirmation or work. Either it's not going to happen, or it's in development hell, or they're really just nowhere near talking about it right now. But of course, that doesn't keep fans from making their own trailers. A lot of them are absolute and utter crap. But this one, well, this one's pretty cool. And to me, it really captures the mood and the feel of Bioshock. It's just a little trailer, but it's cool. Enjoy it, and I'll see you guys next week.
Town, I said Jenny Diver, whoa, Suki Tawdry, look out to Miss Lottie Lenya, and old Lucy Brown. Yes, that light